we do provide XML data feeds for that. So in the case of Mid-South Synergy, not only are we integrated and displaying the vehicles on their MillSoft outage management app, we've been working with them. They want to start displaying vehicles on Google Earth. Plus, they have some other applications internally that they display the data on. So we can provide multiple data feeds so that while you purchase the data, you can feed multiple applications internally and use the data over and over to help you solve business problems. Did that answer the question?
Sounds like it did. Any other questions?
Yes, is the wireless matrix system, the dashboard information that we were seeing in the reports, is that mostly hosted in-house here, or does it come off of the internet?
So the interface there is all based off of the internet. So the screenshots I showed you.
What would we host here?
So from your end, if you have the MillSoft OMS, they would dial up to our web services and pick up the information and display it on your local mapping. So there is absolutely nothing that you have to download or host locally for the information to be displayed. That's one of the benefits that our customers see, is that you can dispatch from home, you can dial in from home and see where your vehicles are. It gives you a lot of flexibility to be able to use the information outside your office.
All right.
All right. Another question?
Yes, this is Randy at First Electric. What type of devices are you putting in the truck? Is it a Bluetooth modem, or does it have to be a particular type?
So, Randy, the devices in the vehicles can vary, and what we like to do at Wireless Matrix is go out and find out what provides the best network coverage for you. So in the case of Mid-South, who is on the phone, we went out and provided a map of their network and gave them a percentage of cellular communications and a percentage of satellite. And then we put several different devices, or 2 different devices in their network. So they have around, I believe it's 32 cellular boxes that are hosted on the GSM network. And then they have 11 combined GSM satellite boxes for their high-need workers that if the lights go out, they still want to be able to communicate to them. At other rural co-ops, we've rolled out 90 cellular boxes because we went in and measured the coverage and found that they had 98% cellular coverage. I can offer a varying range of networks. So if you are more into Sprint or Verizon or AT&T or a satellite backup, I can do that as well.
Okay. Well, we're looking at some devices from AT&T and one from Alltel, trying to look at coverage right now, and I just was wondering if we had to purchase the devices through Wireless Matrix, or if we purchased them and installed them, if it's something that you could use, or how we had to go about the devices on the GPS side.
Wireless Matrix does supply the hardware, so it is our hardware. We do not have facilities yet to use other people's hardware. We offer either AT&T or Verizon from a carrier standpoint. So if you already have a relationship, as well as Sprint, so if you already have a relationship with a carrier, we can very easily provide you a device that would accommodate that service.
Okay, because Alltel is the main cellular coverage here. I mean, we do have AT&T and Singular, but Alltel is who we have our packages through the co-op right now.
So Alltel is a CDMA network. They have a roaming agreement with Verizon. I can provide a Verizon box that will operate across the Alltel network.
Okay, good deal. All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good questions. Anything else?
Are you carrying across any service connects or disconnects data back and forth through your service yet at this time? Are you doing anything with the CIS end of anything to push data or the outage tickets to the trucks yet?
I believe that would be through for MillSoft or for Kevin. I don't know, Kevin.
No, we're not pushing anything back from the truck, or actually, we're not pushing any information to the trucks right now either.
This is Brian.
Now, it is in the plans to do.
This is Brian with MillSoft. That's in our future enhancement list, is to do the two-way with the trucks, the mobile outage management. As of today, it's not finished. It's still in development, so it's not done yet. To answer your question, no, we are not pushing CIS to the trucks, but our unplugged truck viewer is a view-only model, and it has all the information from engineering and from billing already inside of it. And so all you have to do is update it as often as you want when you have access to the server, and you'll have your most current billing database in there.
We'd also like to point out from the wireless matrix standpoint is that one of the features that we add is that we provide a communications pipe through all the devices. So as well as the AVL data you saw and the gains that you get through monitoring your idle time and starts and stops, you can use the device as a communications hub, so that when your application gets that enhancement that you can send dispatch messages, you don't have to purchase a new piece of equipment. We just simply go into there and we enable you to communicate through the box. You can control that. You set your costs. And so it's one of the features that Trinity Valley is happiest with, is the fact that they started out with just straight AVL, and now they've started in with some rudimentary messaging back and forth, and they're waiting for the next release of the MillSoft application so they can start sending those outages. Again, it's using the same device but leveraging it and letting it expand as your business changes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Yes, I would like to know if you could give us just any basis or background for the costing of the system.
Which portion of the system are you talking about? The devices in the vehicle or the applications?
Oh.
Okay. I will let MillSoft speak to the MillSoft Unplugged portion of it. From the wireless matrix standpoint, there is a hardware cost. That hardware cost will be vary from $350 to $750, depending on the network you choose. You also have a recurring software cost. It's on a per truck basis. Again, it depends on how rich the data is, but roughly around $30 a month.
And that's per unit?
That's a per unit basis, yes, sir.
And this is Brian with MillSoft, and to speak to our unplugged truck viewer, the first seat is $5,000, and then $500 for each additional seat. A site license is $50,000.
Could you repeat that, please?
Yes, our first seat for unplugged truck viewer is $5,000. Each additional seat is $500, and a site license is for unlimited. If you want to use it all across the utility, inside or out, is $50,000.
That's a one-time charge?
One-time charge, 18% support annually.
Okay. Other questions? Anybody else have a question? We did have close to 50 people on this webinar, and I really appreciate everybody's interest and everybody's participation. Remember that this webinar has been recorded and will be available on the Wireless Matrix MillSoft and MultiSpeak web